And we're back. I ended up not playing, well, like I said I was going to yesterday. So I was going to keep going. I ended up playing GTA, and then I played GTA all yesterday. Now I'm taking time to do this. Alright. Up to the third world. Let's do this. Sophie, where you going? You go this way. Come on. Let's go, woman. Come on. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Mundus is the name of this world. The word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. So in the beginning, the dragons ruled peacefully, as their voices had extreme effects on this world. Oh! Scared the crap out of me! Holy crap! I literally flinched so hard from that. It came from here. Pillar of storm blasts. What is this? Ah. Okay. Guess that's nothing then. For now. Don't have that shout fully unlocked. Run toward me. Thank you. Crap. What to drop? Do have a lot of armor that I don't need anymore. But yeah, I'll take that with that. Alright, there we go. Where's the other goat that out there is? Like, where'd the other goat go that I murdered? Hello.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation. All right.
Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak and had no voice. So it seems like dragons came first. Or maybe it was both. Or who knows. I didn't full draw that arrow. Get back here. Oh, I thought you were ahead of me. close. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons in their voices, but dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. So, men wanted to fight the dragons, but the dragons used their voice and completely annihilated them. Put them in despair. Why is it red over there? Sunset maybe? See? There's both of them. 1, 2. Someone needs to create a game that has 2 suns or more. Like on the main world or something. I don't think I've ever heard of one. It probably is, but I haven't heard of one.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path. I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Kine called on Parthenox, who pitied man. Together, they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Parthenox, who is a dragon, taught men how to use the voice to be able to have an equal war against the dragons. Kine is the god, they're like the goddess or the whatever priest, not priestess, but I forget what they're called. They're like deities. And she was the one of like air and stuff like that, so she was kind of like the ruler in a sense of dragons, since they travel through the air. I don't know. I think they were created by someone else though. And kind of just had an influence. Oh, rip. Oh, rip. He's gonna like one-shot me, I swear. I need to pull out fire because he's out healing. And they're susceptible to fire. Come on. Finish him. There we go. Still wood behind me. Lovely. It's starting to get dark. Oh. Oh, I thought it was ore. Dang it. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that the voice was too strong, although sacrifices were manifold. So, men ended up winning the war. They shouted Alduin, which is known as the most like fearsome dragon in existence, the eater of worlds. I think he was like the leader, one of the strongest dragons in existence. You know,
attractive. What I mean is, does it make me look more attractive?
With roaring tongues the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. So yeah, they all left because they defeated Alduin. Alduin was the strongest of them. Oh, it's not that dark, I think I can go without the thing now. There's High Hrothgar, where the Greybeards live. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name, Tiber Septim, stripling them, Stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Kin is like relation, and then Dova is dragon, so like related to the dragons.
In Skyrim, of all places.
The voices worship, follow the inner path, speak only in true need. So what they teach is, they teach the voice, but they only teach it, like you're only supposed to use it when necessary. It's not for you to just use whenever the heck you want for your own personal gain. It's like a nobility, like, sort of kind of thing. How would you put stuff into a chest? Oh, we press search. Where? There it is. Alright. Dragon tongue, dragon tongue. Where's the magic? Dragon tongue. Blueprint, nightshade. Nightshade, nightshade. Red mountain flower. Red mountain, no, blue mountain flower, blue mountain flower. Red. Blue. What over here? Flower, 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 flower. Many flowers. Alright, let's go up. Oh wow. Graphics in here look pretty nice.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn.
Hello.
Let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn down the music. It's a little loud.
Without training, you have already taken the first step. Wind, guide you.
Oh, I didn't get to enter. I didn't get to ask. I need to say everything else.
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead. No doubt,
Oh,
you should
that's the one I
focus
just
on
picked.
honing your voice. Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready. 5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. Very few are permitted. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege.
Okay,
You shout
let's get on with this.
in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Wait, I don't know what.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As dragon,
Sophia, stop getting in the way.
slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new form. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
I'm all ears. Well, not literally, of course.
Well done.
Why do I sound like a male when I shout? Get out of the way, you idiot!
Is this your idea of girl and girl action? What? I heard someone say
Impressive. Your
Is it
thumb
just me,
is
or
precise.
does it sound a
You show
little
great promise,
inappropriate when the
Dragon.
guards tell people to stop lollygagging?
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard.
Yes? Did you want... Don't you dare forget and leave me here. Otherwise, I'm gone.
You need to start using that more often. You know what? I'll bring her outside.
Yes, I'm listening. I was kind of hoping you would come back.
I'll make her wait outside.
It's all the time.
Now see how
I
you
just couldn't
learn
do it.
completely new.
I struggle staying. Don't be too long. I hate having to entertain myself.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Okay.
Approach Master Body and he will give you a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. WULD. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes. X. WULD. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return. Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals. The voice,
Why does it
although
not
the
like disappear?
in the contemplation of the sky,
There.
he was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born. Breath and focus.
Let's see, if you try to talk to the other ones.
Let me guess. I knew you couldn't stay away from me.
It's fine. Let's talk to one of them. They actually like. It might be a little bit, but before they actually say anything. Yeah, no. It's a little bit before they actually say anything to me. She always does the comment things at like the wrong time. It's like all the important events happen every however long I said this to. Alright, well, let's go retrieve the thing. Okay, now it's pretty dark. If I remember correctly, this was always really far away. Oops. Yeah. It's by Solitude. I could just take a cart to Solitude, or maybe Dawnstar? Oh wait, Morthal. Yeah, I could just go to Morthal. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Morthal.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? We should fetch our good friend Lydia and show her the field. And at the same time, you could show her your new shout.
Oh my god.
If she accidentally falls, then I suppose it's no big loss. What? Don't give me that look.
Oh wait! That's all I had. I forgot I had Whirlwind Spirit activated. Almost.
Even for me.
Whoa. Snow is bright when I look at it. Since it's only the first one, I can actually dash pretty often. WULD! It won't be this often when I start mastering it. I'll go farther, but it'll take longer to regen. A lot longer to regen. But hey, we get through the mountain a lot faster. Seriously? Oh my god. Why? Why? AIDS. Son of a fuck. Well, guess I can start uploading this part while I restart the freaking AIDS. Wrong button.